This video is going to help somebody to understand the season of his or her life. I want you to pay attention to what I'm about to tell you. It's going to help you, and I wanted to share this video with somebody. Whenever God is making an investment in your life, it's for a purpose. Because God is not a waster. Anytime God invests in somebody, the next thing God does is protect his investment. Pay attention, please. Whenever God invests in your life, the next step he takes is to protect the investment. And because, some of you've been through certain things in your life that, were so painful. You went through some painful experiences. And I want to tell you before I continue with this video that the crisis of life and challenges of life are part of the investment that God is making in your life. Because sometimes you go through something and you're wondering, why am I going through this? The truth is that your pain is somebody's testimony. What you are going through right now is going to help somebody else who is going to go through it. And that is why when I need counsel, I don't go to people, I don't get advice from people who have not been through what I'm going through. When I need a counsel on any area of life, I want to look for somebody who has been through it, because one, the person has experience, and two, the person has compassion. I don't take counsel from somebody who does not have compassion. You have to have compassion to advise me. That means you must have gone through it. You know how painful it is. So when I cry, when I let you see my tears, you understand my tears. You can relate with me. You can connect with me. So I just want to tell you something. There is something you are going through, or something you went through in life. I want you to know it's not a waste. Crisis is not a waste. Challenges is not a waste. There is nothing you go through in life that is a waste. God does not waste your pain. Your pain is not a waste. I don't care what you went through. I know it's painful, but it's not a waste, because there is something that you gleaned from it. There are lessons you learned from it. And because of that, now listen, let me drive it home. Because of what God allowed you to go through in life, God is going to protect you from certain people. Because while you are going through it, Job in the Bible said, even though he slays me, yet will I trust him. So when Job was going through a painful period of his life, he trusted God. He said, even though he slays me, yet will I trust him. He said, when he passes me through fire, I shall come forth like a pure gold. So when you are going through a painful moment in your life, crisis moment, God is making an investment in your life. Investment of wisdom, investment of discipline, investment of contentment, investment of patience. He's molding your character. He's working something on the inside of you. He's working, talking about Jesus. When Jesus was, going to the cross to die, the Bible said it pleased God to bruise him. It pleased God to bruise him. So when Jesus was being executed and killed, it was pleasing to God, because God knew that Jesus would become the greatest person ever when he goes through it. So you went through what you went through, and you think, it's a waste. It's not a waste. God doesn't waste your tears. God doesn't waste your pain. God doesn't waste your crisis. Everything you went through in life is an investment. Now, what I want to tell you is this. Because of what you went through, there are people who cannot stay in your life any longer, because they cannot understand the journey of your life. They will not understand you. They won't understand you, because when you are going through those crises, it changed your mindset, it changed your circle of friends, it changed your choices. It changed your decisions. It changed your character. It molded your character. It shaped your character. Your choices changed. The way you view life, your perspective towards life changed. Everything about you changed. Let me make this comment. It's going to be controversial, but I'm going to tell you this. The most beautiful thing you will go through in life is challenges. The most beautiful thing that can ever happen to you is to go through crisis. I don't trust a person who has not been through anything. I don't trust a person. Before I can trust you, you got to tell me your tears. You have to tell me what you went through. Because I'm going to open up to you to share my pain. So if you have not been through anything, you can't advise me because you won't understand. What are you going to tell me? You have nothing to tell me because you've not been through it. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to tell you is this. No pain is wasted. There is nothing you lost that is a waste. For everything you lost in life, there is something else that is better that you are going to gain. The tears you cried is an investment. It's an investment. I'm telling you, it's an investment. The person that left you is an investment. It's good that the person left you. It's good. I'm telling you, you got to throw a party and celebrate. It's good that you are alone. I was telling somebody something. I said, I think that one of the most beautiful things that happened to me, was my single life. Ooh, it was beautiful. It's so beautiful because it helped me to find my calling, to find my purpose, to find my assignment, to really understand myself. So when my mates were jumping to get married, God didn't even let me in the first place. God didn't even let me. So what I'm trying to tell you is this. For everything you see in your life and you think is a disadvantage, as a matter of fact, it's an advantage. It's an advantage. You got to be thanking God for the same reason that people are living your life. You got to be thanking God. Because all things work together for your good. All things work together for your good. God is protecting you. You see, because of the investment that God has made in your life, He's protecting you from certain people. He's protecting you. That's why they left your life. And when people leave your life, let them go, because they are not meant to be part of your life. I want you to pay attention to what I just said. When people leave your life, let them go. They are not meant to be a part of you in the first place. I want you to take your time and start thanking God for every painful thing you ever went through. A time came, this is gonna shock you. A time came that I started thanking God that my father passed. I lost my father when he was 40 years. And recently, when I pray and I remember my father, he was a good man, a wonderful man. I loved him. But I started thanking God that my father passed. There are things I know about life because I lost him. There are things that I'm able to accomplish because I lost him. Because the death of my father was my greatest inspiration. As a matter of fact, I gave my life to Christ after I lost my father. So the passing away of my father brought me to the kingdom. To some other people, to my family members, it was a painful experience. It was tragic. For him to die at the age of 40, it was tragic. But the death of that man brought me to Christ. So that means if my father was here, probably I would be somewhere in the world, partying, clubbing, and probably doing something dangerous with my life. But why am I saying this? You have been through something in life. And because of what you went through, God made a vow to you. God made a promise to you that He would bring you to a better life. And because God has allowed you to go through something that is painful, What He wants to do in this season of your life is to protect you from making a mistake that will destroy the blessing that He has for you. What He wants to do now is to eliminate certain people from your life who might distract you from the blessing that is connected to what you went through. Because there's a blessing in the storm. There's a blessing in the crisis that you went through. But the challenges comes before the blessing. You know what I'm saying? So why not wait for the blessing to come? But while you wait, understand that nothing you go through in life, I don't care what you went through. You lost a friend, you lost your parents, you lost your job, you lost your spouse, you went through a divorce, whatever it is that you went through, it is for a purpose. Let it go. Understand that there's a blessing in front of you, but you have to be patient. God is eliminating certain things from you for a reason. Be patient. He has invested and He wants to reap. He wants to harvest from the investment He has made. Your tears was not in vain. Your pain was not in vain. Nothing you went through in life is a waste. There is an investment. God is protecting that investment so He can reap from it. God bless you. Emmanuel.